At 6 o'clock, I'd like to call the meeting to order. I could have roll, please, Cindy.
Jones.
Here.
Barton.
Here.
Opperly.
Here.
Spar. Here. Shook.
Here.
Betteridge.
Here.
Warren.
Here.
Thank you. Jones, we have a quorum.
Thank you. Everybody had a chance to look at last month's minutes? There's no amendments. Do I hear a motion for approval?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the minutes as stated.
I'll second.
Spar.
Yes.
Shook.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Betteridge.
Yes.
Barton.
Yes.
Opperly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Before we start tonight, I'm going to let our attorney read a little, I don't know how to describe it.
Introduction.
Yeah, introduction for explaining the zoning board and what needs to happen.
Thank you. Tonight, a public hearing is being held pursuant to published notice. Any person wishing to address the zoning board will be afforded an opportunity to do so. Any person wishing to address the zoning board will be sworn in by a court reporter and will give their testimony under oath or affirmation. At the conclusion of the public hearing, the Zoning Board of Appeals will make its determination on the requested issue. In the matter of a request for variation, the Zoning Board of Appeals' task is to determine whether an applicant meets a requirement set forth in the village code. The variation procedure is not intended to evaluate whether a proposed variance is a good or bad idea. Instead, the role of the Zoning Board of Appeals is to evaluate whether the applicant meets the criteria set forth in Illinois law and affirmed in the village code. The Zoning Board of Appeals cannot grant a variance unless it finds that the evidence presented before it proves that because of the particular physical surroundings, shape, or topographical conditions of the specific property involved, a particular hardship to the owner would result, as distinguished from a mere inconvenience, if the strict letter of the regulations were to be carried out. Second, the conditions upon which the variation is based are unique to the property for which the variance is sought and are not applicable generally to other property within the same zoning district. 3, the proposed variation is not based exclusively upon a desire for financial gain. 4, the alleged difficulty or hardship is caused by the zoning code and has not been created by any persons presently having an interest in the property. 5, the granting of the variation will not be detrimental to the public welfare or injurious to other property or improvements in the neighborhood. And 6, the proposed variation will not impair an adequate supply of light and air to adjacent property, substantially increase the congestion of the public street, increase the danger of fire, endanger the public safety, or substantially diminish or impair property values within the neighborhood. Unless the zoning board finds that all of these criteria are met, the zoning board cannot by law grant the applicant a special use, or excuse me, a variance, sorry. Okay, thank you. Okay, with that, our first case tonight, number 13-09, Pizza Ranch is requesting a variance for a sign at 903 West Jackson, Zone B2. Proposed pylon sign of 140 square feet with a height of 30 feet is a sign. Who's ever going to speak to this case? Stand up. Arlene, I'll swear you in.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Never done this before, so you'll have to maybe help me along. We're seeking a variance for the 30-foot sign, just due to the fact that we don't have any square footage on the major main street for the sign. We just have the frontage road available.
Could you just state your name and address? For
Julie McVeigh. You want business address or home?
Business fine.
The business right now is 139 East Ashland in Morton.
So, where are you proposing the sign on? Is it on Martha's Parkway right there on the?
If you have the diagram that they sent where
Yes.
the village requested we move the sign to that one the location
Right.
of the
Is that where
diagram.
you're to the requested sign?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Pizza Ranch Corporation did look at that, and they verified it would be fine to move it to the other location.
Okay. I have no problem where it's at. It is one of those deals where you have to get them off the interstate there.
Right.
They can just get back on.
Coming from the Peoria side, we've got pretty decent visibility without it, but coming from the other direction, we would be virtually invisible.
Right. Does anybody in the audience wish to comment to this case? As far as the city, with that, do I hear a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I would move that we grant case number 13-09 under 1010-2C as stated.
Second.
Shook,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Barton,
Yes.
Opperly,
Yes.
Betteridge,
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Spar. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very
Mary's
much.
been granted. Thank you. Roger?
Nothing.
Mr. Newhouse?
Nothing tonight.
All right. With that, do I hear a motion for adjournment?
We do?
At 7.
Oh, that's it. So.
Oh, that's at 7?
That's, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to say, boy, it's not here. Mine.
Didn't see it.
Could I hear a motion for adjournment?
So moved. I moved that we
Second.
adjourn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Opperly,
Yes.
Barton,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Betteridge,
Yes.
Shook,
Yes.
Spar. Yes. Warren.
Yes.
Thank you.